Alright, so in the last part we got quite a few things done. We've retrieved the missing propeller for the second windmill, we activated both windmills with the gust bellows, and we played the goddess's song on the light tower to activate this entrance to the new location. Alright, thing to note, trying to get to this new location might be a little bit treacherous, because there are quite a few tornadoes that you'll have to avoid. If you do happen to get sucked into one of the tornadoes, don't worry, it'll just spit you out, but you will have to call your bird again and just fly back onto it. Well, anyway, without further ado, let's head in to the new location, which is Thunderhead. Yes, this place is going to be very important for numerous story points, but for now, all we need to do is just follow this beam of light to a location in Thunderhead. There are goddess chests in here. I'm sure I've activated a few of them, but there are also a few other chests that we can grab which have other treasures like pieces of heart and stuff like that. But for the time being, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just head over to this structure over here. And once we get over to this structure, we will be going through one of the hardest puzzles in the entire game. So, by the way, I just love the music to this place. Master Link, I have memories of this island. It is known as the Isle of Songs. Signs indicate that it was left here for you by the goddess. However, I am unable to determine means of entering the structure ahead. I suggest you investigate the area. Alright. The first time I tried to solve this puzzle, it took me a while, but it's a very clever puzzle. Rotate the center pedestal to complete the bridge that allows you to step to the Great Tower. Alright, so you can only rotate the central pedestal clockwise. So first thing you need to do, rotate it 7 times. So, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, good. Now, what you need to do, I wrote this down so I wouldn't forget. You want to hit the right stone. Alright. So now that you hit the right stone, you want to move the pedestal 6 times. So, come on, there we go. Okay, I was pulling on the control stick the wrong way. All right, so once you rotate 6 times, all 3 sections of the bridge should be aligned now. We're still not done yet. We just need to get the bridge over to the main tower. So you want to hit the top stone. And then we want to rotate once. Yes, only once. And then you want to hit the right stone one more time. And now we have a clear shot for the bridge all the way to the tower. So you want to rotate it until the bridge is aligned with the tower. Yes, I know they gave us a left stone that we can activate, but you technically don't even really need to use it if you're using this method to solve the puzzle. And would you look at that? Simple as that. Actually, it's not really that simple. That method took me a while to figure out. I'm sure there are numerous other methods, and I'm sure other people have figured out this method as well. And I'm sure I'm not the first person to figure it out. It just took me a while and a lot of practicing to figure out a short method to get to this point. But anyway, luckily for us, they put a nice bird statue in here. So I guess we can save after that puzzle, so we don't lose our memory. Anyway, inside the Isle of the Songs, there is a crest that we want to skyward strike. Come on. There we go. Alright. And, in doing so, we're going to learn a new song. Isle of the Songs, new song. Who would have thunk? That statue has the same problem as Fee does. Flappy Jaw. Flappy Jaw Syndrome. The latest disease that's striking all the familiar faces of the Zelda universe. So now we have these things to take care of. Trials! Woo! Oh boy, am I excited to do those. So we have just learned Furore's Courage. Furores, or I like to call it Furore, but I know people call it Furor, or Faror, or Furor. I don't know what it. Furore's Courage or Furore's Courage. I don't care whatever you call it. Anyway, with Furore's Courage, we can now find the trial gate that will lead us to these one of the goddess's special gifts that will help us to get to one of the sacred flames. So, if you can't already sense a large quest that is ahead of us, we have now begun the second half of the game. So now we need to go search for this first trial gate. And oh boy, is this gonna be fun. Oh boy, is this gonna be fun. Yeah. Anyway, so our business now in Thunderhead, well, no, come on, Link, really, just jump off. Alright, our business in Thunderhead is done for now, but we will be returning here a couple more times, especially once we find each of the sacred flames. So, I actually really like this place. Just the look of it was just way cooler than, like, the sky outside. But don't get used to it for too long. It's... never mind. I'm not going to say anything anymore. But anyway, there are these enemies flying around. I didn't mention them when I was flying in. They will damage you if they get too close to you, but you can damage them back and kill them if you just happen to dash into their bulging tails. It's kind of hard to do, but I don't really think you get anything out of it other than maybe like a couple rupees or maybe some hearts. Also, you just get rid of them because they do annoy you. But anyway, so on your way out, you also have to worry about the tornadoes just like you did on your way in, so be very careful to not get caught in them. And what we are right now going to do is we're heading off to the trial gate, and the first one is going to be down in Faron Woods. So, wow, that tornado is actually really close to Skyloft. I think people should be a little bit worried about that, I mean, oh well. So, if you haven't gotten your shield repaired, or if you haven't picked up a new shield or anything, or if you want to make some preparations, I would suggest going to the bazaar at this point. Otherwise, I really have no other business but to just continue on with the story. So, let's continue on with the story. And if only I could just get to Faron Woods a little bit faster. Alright, there we go. So in order to get to the trial gate immediately, you want to go to the viewing platform. Yes.